Hello, everybody, and welcome to Noel the Red Devil. I hope you're all very well. We're here for Manchester United versus Newcastle United, and we do have the team news, but I am a little bit behind. I have a cup of tea on the go as well. So if you could just bear with me for a couple of seconds, we are ready to go and all. The game is on. I mean, it's kicked off, but I mean, it's about to kick off in 3 minutes, but I am ready to go. I just have to connect to my earphones, get the camera on, and I'm just quickly going to just put milk in my tea, and then you just have me full attention. Remember what happens before the game, off camera, during the first half, on camera, half time, off the camera, to take a little smoke break, because I do smoke, unfortunately, for all you people out there, and then back on with the camera again for the second half. Then I will let you know how I felt about the game. And we'll be back for the next one then. So just bear with me for just 1 second. Just going to put milk in my tea. Yeah, just there now. Milk in the tea. So, Barry, Bob's your uncle. Here we go. Quick store. Done. Nice. My tea is done. Ready to go. Matches on. Connect the earphones, of course, because we don't want the sound to come through, of course. That would be a shame. Of course, you know what YouTube is like, so we have to be careful. Hopefully now we've got enough juice in this. We should anyway. I do charge them, but you know yourself, you can never be too careful nowadays. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So yeah, if some of you want to get in, these are score predictions. Let me know what you think they'll be. But I'll give you the team news now, guys. Hold on. So I did see Onana was starting, which kind of frightens me a little bit after his performance in the Champions League. But I do, you know, so the team is Onana, Maguire, Fernandez, Martial, Rashford, Garnacho, Dalot, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Mainu, and McTominay. But you see, that's the side I believe he should have started with. And he didn't against Galatasaray. So, but good to see the kid Mainu back in again. So on the bench, Bandier, Lindelof, Reguilon, Varane, Amrabat, Pellistri, Van der Beek, Anthony, and Haaland is on the bench again. Maybe giving that young striker a much needed rest, to be honest with you. But we got a few people in the chat. So let's see who we got in the chat. Chris is here. Nice to see you, Chris. Thank you, buddy, for popping in and supporting me here. Really do appreciate it. We've also got the Scottish Stavros, our friends wrestle with pop culture, and I'm pretty sure Holden, or was it Nicholas Holden? One of them said they might pop in. Liverpool fan, give me a bit of stick. Oh, we're not playing at Old Trafford. For fuck's sake, I got it all wrong. Doesn't matter, in the red jersey anyway. So here I am. Tell you, the fucking hair, getting a haircut. Finally getting a haircut because it's wrecking me head. So haircut for Christmas. And there's Ted now in from his evening walk. Right, here we go. St. James's Park, yeah, the atmosphere. This is going to be a tough game, just like the Everton game. But, you know, Newcastle feel like they were hard done by in the Champions League as well. So that'll be a little bit more of a G up for them. Us, we just have to continue the form in the league or continue winning in the league. Well, here we go. We're off. And tell you, I'm nervous. Nervous. Right. Oh, it's gone nippy. It's gone nippy. Right. Newcastle, as you would expect, early touches of the ball. That's why I've got my cup of tea. Oh. Right. Harry Maguire wins it there. It's broken down back to Newcastle. Of course, you'd expect Newcastle at the start of this game to get the early touches, but here we go. Newcastle on the attack. Delo with the cover to Onana. But our goalkeeper is going to get stick because of the mistakes he made midweek. So, but our goalkeeper's a disaster. But yet he's the second highest save ratio in the league right now. It's kind of starting really. I feel my earphones are going to fall because it's cold and they don't sit in properly when your ears are cold. It's torture supporting this team. I have to be honest. Doctor Who is ruined. Manchester United's ruined. I mean, Star Trek was ruined for me. I mean, until Picard season 3 obviously redeemed itself. Both defences, I don't know, though. I'd have to disagree with you there. I think we've been. See, the thing about it is, it's not our whole entire defence that's crap. Like, we've got some good defenders in there. It's just Delo loses his man quite a lot. He's good going forward, but loses his man quite a lot. And Maguire has been steady for us. You know, Lindelof is not my favourite defender, but again, I'd rather have him in there where Harry rather than play him out on one of the wing back positions where he's awful. But I'm glad Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka are back now because it gives the manager options. So I think going forward, because remember, people have to forget, Wan-Bissaka is what? Sunday's third game back. This is Luke Shaw's second game back. So once them two get into form, and they've showed early promising signs, but Newcastle played the ball out very well there. United putting on the early pressure, but here's a winger and a half. There's a ball. Oh, McTominay. Go on. See, I believe Newcastle will be feisty in the first half, but come the second half, because their match was relentless. I don't know if anybody watched that Champions League game between those two, Newcastle and fucking PSG. But it was intense and there was a lot of intensity. So I don't expect Newcastle to keep this up. We just have to hope that they're off, that they don't score. What about? Go on. Go on, Rashi. Go on, Rashi. Oh, unlucky. Good though. You're trying something though. Go on. Oh, what a nice little turn. Newcastle on the attack now. Wan-Bissaka tracking his man as he should. It's the low that never does that. He always looks behind his shoulder, but then he loses his man, whereas Wan-Bissaka doesn't. Wan-Bissaka tracks his man all the way. Well, PSG are not done. They've decided to scrap the model of going for all of these kind of Galactico players, as we would call them back in the day, and they're going with youth now. So PSG, if they stick with the manager Luis Enrique, they will be good. They will be good. They're not done. They're not done. They're just going through transition. But soon as if they stick with this model, that's what PSG should have done with all their money. You know, they should have invested in their youth instead of going out and buying all the best players in the world, and it would never work. Too many egos. You need to bring those young players through. But United are facing a corner. We're not good at defending corners or free kicks. Who's taking this? Trippier? Yeah. Oh, no, I missed it completely. Again. I mean, 9 minutes in and he's already making mistakes. Like, look, I mean, I feel for him. I like he's been rightly criticised, but I do feel for him. But I mean, that's a ball you should be getting all day. Even David De Gea. See, this is the point, though. You know, for all those calling David De Gea to be, built it out of this club. You look at those two goals that Onana conceded. David De Gea is not conceding them. So no matter what you say about David De Gea, we wouldn't have lost that game Wednesday. This goalkeeper right now, he will come good. I do believe he will. But right now, he just wants the ground to swallow him up every time the ball comes into the box because he's absolutely awful. Here we go. No, blocked. No, we have another keeper. We bought two keepers, but he just won't give him a chance. I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, Come on, Onana. Please be this. This has to be our game, mate, because you know you need to shut these Newcastle fans. But Newcastle are just getting to every ball right now. It's very frustrating. What a ball! Come on! Oh, Garnacho. Garnacho would have been offside. Go on, Garnacho. Go on. Go on. Go on. Come on, United. Yeah, getting a ball in the face like that is not nice. Got to be honest, I got a few in the face like that over the years. Fucking horrible. Garnacho again. Go on. Oh, United all of a sudden have had a couple of chances here. Yeah, we're starting, but we few minutes there now. We've had a couple of chances there. All it takes is one goal to change this game anyway. Look at that, Garnacho again. Oh, unlucky. I know what he tried to do. It's not a handball. I mean, it's that handball rule needs to be scrapped anyway. It's stupid that it just hasn't punished United. It punished Newcastle, even though a lot, you know what though annoyed me. United fans feeling sorry for them. Why are you feeling sorry for them? That's happened to us plenty of fucking times. Don't be feeling sorry for anybody, right? The bottom line is, we all know that the rule is a fucking joke of VAR. Not the technology itself, but the people that are using it are ruining fucking football. Onana needs to come off. I said this in the last game, but it won't happen. Anthony Martial should be doing better there. Wow. Unbelievable. It all starts because of the goalkeeper, though. I mean, again, this goalkeeper, he'll cost us tonight, man. I mean, the law with the horrible ball as well, like, you know what I mean? But it's indecisive from the goalkeeper in the first, but just kick the fucking ball long. Exactly. That's a horrible by Martial. What is he doing? What a save. For God's sake, man. Well, it ain't staying 0-0 anyway. I mean, we're not even winning the second balls. Lads, you need to be winning the second balls. Like, that's how you beat Everton. He's won the second ball. Not a ball. Look, this is a goal. No, he was greedy. He was greedy. Yeah, get Marcus Rashford off. It's at least with Anthony, he's actually fucking doing his defensive work. Come on. Rashford just doesn't look like he's even on it. Should have scored it. Harry Maguire and Onana doing a bit of time wasting there. Try fucking slow down the momentum. But that's what I mean. Don't be. That's what I mean. This just goes to show the mentality. Like, get out there and do fucking something, you muppets. Come on, Rashford. But it's about fucking time you're tracking back. I mean, how it's still 0-0. I mean, we peppered their goal for a couple of minutes, and they've had all of the possession. 24 minutes gone. Like, we can't even win the ball. Not a ball. Are you're still in here? Did Mammy go to the shop or something? Ted is sitting there. Didn't even realise. Yeah, all right, buddy. Go on. Hello, fella. You want to say hello to everybody? Come here. No, no. Come here. Oh, little fella. Now, look who it is, everybody. It's Teddy. Uh-oh. Say hello. He's getting all better. Yeah. Pardon you, buddy. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. He's not a fan of the football because obviously when we could see it or at, and obviously I'm in foul humour and it frightens him. Doesn't it, buddy? No. No. Say hello to my little friend. Yeah, this is a bit awkward, but isn't this a bit awkward? This is a bit awkward. This is a bit awkward. Are you just gonna sit down? Hold on, because like I have to. Yeah, I'm get excited. I'll put you down then. Here, go on, get your mammy. Ah, here we go. Yeah, no, he's not Ral. I hope he is a lucky fucking mascot for tonight's game. This is awful. I mean, fair play to Newcastle here. It's only a matter of time before they score, Newcastle. I'm telling you, this is fucking awful. I mean, we just can't get the ball out. They're winning every fucking thing. See how quiet he was when he was sitting here with me. She comes back from the shop and he turns into a little dictator, screaming at her, like, acting all sad, pretending he misses her and all. Yeah, we're down with his game now. We have a sus. Look, if we get out of this first half 0-0 and we play well in the second half and score, win, I'll be happy. But I don't see this staying 0-0. Well, both of them. I'll have to bring those first, please. Haven't had original Pringles in about, because I always get the other ones, but I haven't had these in over because we've been eating right. But oh, what else did I get? Oh, you got me. Oh, Daniel, you got me the iron bro. Oh, is that a cocktail?
No, it's just regular. I mean, if you had stuff, you could put it in there. You still with stuff, you put it in
A
there.
fucking slush puppy.
I'll put it in there.
Scrub it in the fridge from the freezer.
Stop it. You're being a kid. I don't like it. No, thank you, please.
Oh, is that for what I asked for? Just tell me later, yeah.
That's what you need is fun, so whatever you want.
Oh, yeah, spend it on whatever I want. Oh, you got this. Yeah, great.
If you don't
For the washing machine, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. Go on. Go on. Go on. Free kick. Here we go now. Get a ball into the box. These are actually not bad.
come with me, you get nothing. Come with me.
Wow.
You get nothing, sir.
They're good at defending Newcastle though, so it's going to be a tough game. Go on. Get a goal now and kill the crowd. Yeah, I haven't had these in ages because I stay healthy, but as it's the weekend, I'll have a sneaky little Go on. Damn, that was close. Don't know, man. Mark Albridge called you a prat. If you think I'm gonna fall for that, you got another thing coming to you. And his name is Brent, not Mark. As for the Jim Ratcliffe deal, haven't got a clue. Oh, that's better. Come on. Go on. Oh, Aaron, you need to be doing better there, mate. What a ball. This is it now. They're getting closer. I mean, though, Newcastle played like this on. They're very predictable, but they're just very good at it. Oh, I like the Texas barbecue normally. Awful. Awful. Well, it'll be tough to. It's going to be very hard to predict who wins it this year. I mean, there's nobody putting pressure on the players though. They let them run onto them. This is they have me fucking right. Newcastle gonna score this, watch. Guarantee it. Right, Onana has to say post. Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. They're brilliant at free kicks, man. But he hit the post this time. Another let off for United. It doesn't even cross the line. Ah, it's miles away. We're gonna concede. This is awful. It's awful. Newcastle just don't have the killer instinct right now, but they're all over us. I mean, this is a shambles of a first half. I'd be taking off Rashford and I'd be taking off McTominay. It's awful. But that's the difference. Newcastle are fighting for every single ball. Oh, Martial has to come off as well, just in case anybody thinks that. He has to definitely come off as well. I'd be putting on Pellistri. I'd be putting on Haaland. And in midfield, who's on the bench? But this is awful. And all of these Pringles are broke. Here, Pringles, sort your shit out. Look, what the fuck is this? Yeah, but can Newcastle keep it up? Harry Maguire's not happy. It's nice to see Harry lose his shit. Seriously, he needs to lose his shit with some of these fucking players. But again, an example, Pringles, false advertising. Like, what the fuck is this, Pringles? The fuck is this, man? My Newcastle players are dirty. No. This has been a fourth half to forget anyway. Awful. This manager has his work cut out for him. Shit, McTominay's after getting a smack in the face. I just need to take the earphones out because they hurt me. Imagine if we got a goal here. No, not happening. I just don't know what to say. Absolute awful performance. We're lucky it's 0-0. Seriously, we're lucky. We should count their fucking lucky stat. There's obviously football gods. No. Right. I haven't had orange brew in a while. So let's see if it still tastes the same fucking the way it did back in the day when I used to drink the shit. They always say it was a secret recipe. But I wonder what the secret recipe actually is. $19.01. Ain't good. I'm surprised that Orange Brew didn't go global. That's to be honest. It's nice. I think they have changed it a little bit. Doesn't quite taste the same. Yeah, but you've got to be taken off Martial. Yeah. Marcus Rashford needs to come off. That fella, since he signed his contract, is just absolutely awful. He's throwing his hands up in the air quite a lot now. I know he recently lost his cousin and all of that, and his confidence might be down a little bit, but before that happened, he wasn't playing well. So serious questions have to be asked of Rashford because that was an absolute awful performance from him. Martial, if he's going to be playing that role, number 9, he needs to be holding up the ball a little bit better than what he's actually doing right now. But he's being awful, to be quite honest. Scott McTominay, look, it's no doubt that guy is in form and stuff like that. But I just don't think he's a Man United player, and I just don't get it. Bruno, couple of passes from him there, but Bruno needs to be doing better as well. Harry Maguire has been the standout defender. Luke Shaw. But I mean, we should be. Look, we had Garnacho's chance. Then we had another couple of chances. So we could have scored 3, but they could have scored about 5 or 6 in that half, and it's 0-0. So I'll take it. But knowing United, they got the awful half out of them. Hopefully now, because they always give us just one decent half. So we'll see what happens in the second half. But Garnacho should have done better with his chance. But Rashford is just awful because he's supposed to be doing defensive work as well. But he's walking around and jogging around to me, and I don't care. People can say whatever. Bottom line is, he's not pulling his fucking weight. And people need to stop blowing smoke up Marcus Rashford. He's actually had one good season. Like, obvious ourselves. He needs to be doing it now after becoming one of the highest earners in the club, if not the highest earner in the club. He needs to be showing a lot more. So while people give out about Anthony, if Anthony was in that, would Newcastle have had as many chances that they had? No, because Anthony does his defensive work very well. Garnacho Over the last couple of games, his defensive work has been great, but in this game, it's been absolutely awful. And that's what's left us exposed as well. Those balls over the top because they're getting caught out all the time. Well, we bought Martial as a striker. So, and to be quite honest with you, he's not very good on the wings either. Martial is going to be one of those players that had the potential to become world class, but never reached that potential for one reason or another. In his case, he has had injuries, but he's had a run of games now. Nobody can deny that the manager hasn't given him a run of games. Now, yes, he scored a goal, and you got involved in a bit of link-up play for another goal. But he needs to be doing that for 90 minutes, It can't be just switch on for a couple of minutes. He's got to be switched on all the time. I'd be taking him off now and putting Haaland on. Take Rashford off. You either put Anthony on or you put Palestri on. And I think that will make a bigger difference. But I bring Anthony on over Palestri for the simple fact is I know Anthony is better at his defensive duties. Even though that's not what we bought him for. But right now, needs must. Rashford is awful. Like, he'll make a bit of an effort. But instead of keeping going, hoping that he'll get the ball, he gives up halfway through. He just looks lazy. The bottom line is, if I was Eric Ten Hag, he wouldn't be coming out at half time. And neither would Martial. But he will. Because for some weird reason, this manager doesn't like making subs straight away. He has in some games. He's very inconsistent, actually. But if you looked at that first half and he took his notes, he should actually say, yeah, these are the weak people in the team. Let's get them off and give the other lads a chance. I will say though, even though my Pringles are mashed up to bits, folks, I can report and say that Pringles Original are still the top dog. Right. So Arsenal won their game, moved 4 points clear. They won 2-1 against Wolves. I did watch a bit of that game. Burnley apparently won 5-0 there against Sheffield United. And Everton defeat Nottingham Forest. That's what I mean. To stay up, they will. Chelsea, Brighton tomorrow. Couple of juicy matches tomorrow. course, I won't be watching myself because I'll be busy. I tell you, American ads are crazy. Everything is just so. I don't know what it is, but it's fucking weird. It's like car ads, life insurance ads, erectile dysfunction ads, you know. Oh, and Verizon. Like you see about 40 for Verizon ads. It's a mobile network over there. No, I don't like sour cream. I don't like sour cream and crisps. Never have, never will. And then they show you all of these creams, right? And the difference between here, when they show a cream here for a burn and all of this, right? You have the small print on the bottom. An American ads, you have the small print on the bottom, but also the person that does the ad, oh yeah, and the side effects will be liver failure, fucking heart failure, blah blah blah. And you're like, what the fuck? Well, here's an ad about snorting now. Also, now he has a vibrating pillow. Oh no, the bed adjusts because he's a snorer. Okay. They literally sell art these days. Right, second half. Still eat me Pringles. But I'm done now because they're getting a bit. Bleh. So I'll eat these last two. Another car ad. See you later, mate. Thanks for coming up. And JWC is a fan of the sour cream as well. I must be the only one. Pay gap. Oh my god, they literally had an ad for a pay gap for women. No wonder they're brainwashed over there. They're Verizon. I don't want all of that. But why would I want all of that shit? So there, me Daleks, exterminate. Me Doctor Who cups are gonna feed. Actually, I know it's because I was eating the Pringles. I didn't have my smoke break. So suppose that's something, isn't it? But that was probably a bad idea now because I'm gonna be like, Right, I get that, right? So the commentators are saying the reason why Rashford might be, you know, look, his body language might be off and all that because playing out on the right and he'd rather play out on the left, but Garnacho's doing very well out on the left, so he's pushed Rashford out into the right. Okay, that's fair enough. I will take that point on board, but that still doesn't mean that you don't perform. Like, everybody knows you'll be limited on the right, but that still doesn't excuse the fact that you don't track back. Doesn't excuse the fact that you look lazy when you're making little runs. Like, I mean, he's talking to. Right, all the United players are talking to each other because they've gotten their tactics, but I don't even know why they are because the tactics go out the fucking window. Like, you obviously don't take the manager's instructions on board because if he's dead, you know, different result. We're about to kick off now. I'll have me iron brew. Me iron brew. Tell you, the Man United players need a bit of fucking iron brew. Newcastle have had 14 shots on their goal. 14. And they only had 2 on target, though, in fairness, but still, 14 fucking shots. And here they go again. Very early. You'd expect United to come out of the blocks, like, you know, it's only started, of course. We will just wait and see if they do, but same pattern as the first half. Our goalkeeper is just a plonker. I'm sorry, but he is. He's just a plonker. Our goalkeeper doesn't help either, though. He's a bit of a plonk. Luke Shaw again with the defender. Plonkers. Wan-Bissaka defending. Newcastle trying to get the crowd going. Like, you do that every time you get a corner. Like, it's not going to make a difference. Like, that's not even touching the line. Come on, will you? You're taking a fucking corner, not going to fucking space on a rocket. This could be it now. No. This is just another gutless performance. Yeah, he played. Yeah, you're right. He goes missing in the United shirt. He goes missing in the United shirt. So apparently they want to change the protocol where the captain can go up and talk to the ref, right? But the ref is waving Bruno away there, and he's the captain. They have to do that. Someone has to be allowed to approach the ref. The referee, in fairness, I fucking hate this, the modern game, the way it is. Referees used to get stick back in the fucking day, right? They got a lot wrong back in the day, but they're getting a lot wrong fucking now. But here we go. Newcastle haven't actually changed their approach in the second half. It's just relentless. And we're just defending. Bruno there, kick the fucking ball away though. Like, why hasn't our manager already changed it? Like, why haven't you already changed it? You should have changed this a half fucking time. It's clear that Rashford is not up for this game. Martial's not up for this game. McTominay is not up for this game. And he holds the ball up. Great, do little triangles in the middle of the fucking pitch. Great, get the ball fucking going. Like, Rashford needs to be doing better again, though. You know what? PSG want Marcus Rashford. Yeah, I'd sell him. I'd sell him. He doesn't want to be here. Look, he's pushing over players. You pushed him over, though. Get him on. And get Anthony on as well. I can't believe I'm saying it. Get the fucking wasters off the pitch now. Why wait until we go a goal down? Because that's exactly what he's going to do. We'll go a goal down, and then he'll decide to make the subs. Make them now before we go a goal down. But you know what the weird thing about this is Newcastle have a lot of injuries as well. They're not going to be able to make as better subs as we will be able to make, right? And he's waiting. And I know how this goes because we've seen this script before. We go a goal down, then he makes the changes. Make them now. Like, what was that? You fucking waster. He is one lazy motherfucker. Someone needs to stay it. He's lazy. Since he got his new contract, he's done fuck all in that jersey. Get him off. Fucking brutal. And it's a goal. Now the script will play because the manager now will make his fucking subs, won't he? Luke Shaw with the horrible ball. What are you doing, you fucking stupid wanker? Don't be nodding your head. It's your fault. A half the sub should have been made. Right? So don't be nodding your fucking head. Rashford's a fucking waste of space. Martial's a waste of space. And you kept them on. And they were 1-0 down. I fucking I fucking called it though. I fucking called it. Right? You don't have to be Manchester United manager to see what's fucking wrong, but yet the manager that's in fucking charge can't fucking see that three lazy cunts are on the pitch and should be taken off at half time. I know, I believe them all because I hope that they'll actually do something for me, even though they play for 7 different managers and throw them under the bus. Because we don't have any logic. Because we're stupid. So fucking obvious what the issue is, but our manager is fucking plonk. And this is the first time I've been really pissed off with him now, right? He's a fucking clown. Should have took them off at half time, right? Now we're 1-0 down. We're going to be chasing the game, and these players are just going to fucking fold like a bunch of yellow belly fucking stupid idiots that they are. Look, here we go. Make it 2. Just score another 2 or 3 more goals, right? And just get this match done and over with. So I know that this result is over, rather than wait until the end, the 89th minute, where they score another goal to make sure that we don't get a result. Just finish it off now. Martial and Rashford are going to be replaced. Well, fuck you. It only took you fucking 15 fucking minutes to make that call, you plonk. And I don't want to see Rashford play again for a couple of games, right? Till he gets his attitude fucking sorted. Right? So at least with fucking Martial, yeah, he should have done better in the first half, hold up play, but at least he's fucking trying. Yeah, throw your gloves away. Right? Throw your gloves away and throw yourself in the fucking bin. Rashford having a fucking tantrum. Go and throw yourself in the fucking bin. Because that's what I think of your performance. Right? Fucking rubbish. I've just knocked off the camera for a minute because I want to take a quick drag of the smoke because I'm fucking. Don't be moaning. What are you moaning for? He's on the bench, bro. What are you moaning for? You're shite. Right? He's not even good enough to play for Newcastle fucking United. Right? That's how bad he is. Right? I wouldn't even put him in my home team's fucking club here. I wouldn't have to waste the space in my fucking team. Hard luck, Maguire. Again, though, at least you're getting your head on the ball. Maguire trying there as well. You know what? There's a couple of players being let down by a lot of players on this fucking pitch, and it's every fucking season. You all want to stop blaming the manager as well. I know I blame the day. He should have made the subs, but be under no illusion. This whole fucking team is rotten to the core. It doesn't matter what manager we bring in. They're all a bunch of fucking yellow belly fucking bottlers. None of them deserve to wear that fucking jersey. Absolute disgraceful. I mean, what's unfair is you bring the young kid, the young striker on when we're a goal down. when you could have brought him at half time when it was still fucking 0-0. I mean, I don't want to see Onana play the next game either. Look at that. I just don't want to see him play the next game. That's your fault. Just finish it now, will you? It's unbelievable. Will you just show a bit of passion and fight, for God's sake? That's all I'm asking. But you can't even do that. Like, that's a red card. That's a fucking red card. That's a red card. That's an actual. They won't give it though, because we never get any decisions with VAR. But that's a red card. If that was in the box and that tackle is made, you would give a penalty and give a red card. It doesn't matter, even if they were to go down to 10 men, right? It still doesn't make a difference because this team is a bottle job. They're not going to even. If this was all Man United, not a bother. As VAR not even. I mean, if that's not for a fucking free kick and a red card, I don't know what it is. Hold on. They didn't even give it. I mean, we've been unlucky this season as well, though. I have to be honest. I'm not like I could be balanced, but these players should be playing better. And they showed some encouraging signs the last couple of games, but this is just awful. They just depress me watching them now. It's just lucky I was born fucking the late fucking 70s and I got to see fucking United's golden years. I tell you fucking that. Because we're never going to win a fucking trophy again. It's fucking awful. It's heartbreaking. I don't want to hear any United players come in, oh, we were all the excuses. Don't want to hear it. If you had any fucking decencies, would hand in a transfer request. Just hand in a transfer request. It was all a fucking favour. I've just got it. Right, so Newcastle free kick, but it's further out. But Newcastle are good at free kicks, so hopefully this is the final nail in the coffin now, so I can just sit here knowing that we're going to lose the game, rather than, as I say, wait until the 89th minute. We have a couple of chances to take up the other end and sucker punch us. So get the match done now, so we can just fucking call it, right? Because I tell you fucking something, a lot of these players want to look at themselves in the mirror, but we've been saying it for fucking years. Fucking let the side down badly. Go on. Go on. Mm. And this commentary team is down my fucking head in. Nice ball. But Anthony has already done more in this game than Rashford has done in 3 or 4 matches when he's played. I don't know about that. I think Harry got his toe to that ball there now. But fair enough. I mean, the way things are going, you might as well just fucking get everything against us because, you know, we can't fucking. Ah, look, he's bringing on Amra. I can't do nothing about. So what are you bringing him on for? He's a waster. He can't do anything on the pitch. Right? Like, he's an ass. He does fuck all. But you're bringing him on anyway. Fair enough. 2-0. Go on. Oh, shoulder. No. No fucking time. Well done, Aaron. Oh, Reggie on an Amber, but you're really going to do something for us, DR. 2 wasted spaces that are on loan. Yay, we're going to rely on loan players. Ah, here he is. Jesus, man. Sydney FC. Yeah, I suppose I can't really moan because we have done a lot as Man United, but this is just fucking awful, mate. This is awful. I wouldn't be surprised if Sydney FC and United played a game and Sydney FC beat us. Like, right, here's the Amra. I passed the ball back. That's me name for him because he literally gets the ball and goes backwards with it. I pass back a lot. Oh, being a football fan is just not fun. Or for you American soccer. I mean, if we were to get a draw out of this game, I would take it because we don't deserve it. But I fucking take it. It's better than a fucking loss. But just to let you know, United's record this season is we've lost games and we've won games. We haven't drew a game in the Premier League yet. Corner. Right. We have a corner. Here we go. We're shit at corners because we never beat the first man. Right, this is our chance now. Come on. Come on, Harry. Get your noggin on it. Oh, Luke Shaw's taking it. This is not getting past the first defender. No, that was it. Oh! Come on! Oh! Come on! Fucking hell! Come on! Ah, the Newcastle keeper pretending to be fucking injured, the prick. Let me see. Oh, hold on. What did he do to himself? I don't see that in here. What did he do? Oh, he didn't get up, in fairness to him. Yeah, in fairness, he can't get up. Oh, he's after doing something serious to his leg. Okay, I'll take that back. No, he looks in a bad way here, lads. He looks bad, he does. I hope he's all right, man. We don't like to see that in the game of football, even though we're rivals. We don't like to see that happen to any player out there. But he does. He looks in a lot of pain. It looks like, can he move? Oh, he can't move. Did he fucking? There, he's up. He's up. He's up. Right, he's up though. That's good news. Oh, he's very fucking unsteady on his fucking. Do you know what? He might have knocked his hip out of place. Or he's at the breaking a rib. They're saying shoulder, but he's grabbing here. So let's. As I said, we don't like to see that. It does look like he's in a lot, I suppose. And here's the kicker now. The goalkeeper that United got on loan, that won a League Cup medal with us, is now, and then went back to Newcastle, is now going to come on as a sub against us. Well, by the looks of that injury, it looks like that Hope is going to be on for a while. Right, we're still here, and there'll be extra time added here. So, just a quick puff while we're waiting. Right, the goalkeeper is out. Yeah, Bragger, Daniel. Bragger, he's in the Premier League, he's being mid-table side. Actually, that's being generous, Daniel. That's being generous. He's being a top of, he's being the bottom of the table side. Go on. Corner. Right. Oh, I tell you, if we nick a goal here, and it will be a robbery, daylight robbery. If, big if. Yes! Yes! Get in! Yes! No! No! No, he's on! He's on! He's fucking on! As soon as we start to apply a bit of pressure, though, why didn't we do that all game? I don't get this team. Like, these always have to go 1-0 down. It's no goal. But it shouldn't be until the last few minutes that you decide to put a bit of effort in. But Anthony again, Anthony plays ahead of Rashford. Simple as fucking that. Rashford should be benched. But it's over. How long is he given? He's faking that. He's faking the head injury though. He's faking it. He was gonna get up and then he's dived off the ball. Right, apparently we got 9 minutes to rescue this. Right, I'm taking a drag because this 9. Come on, United. Come on. Don't be living on the past glories, Daniel. Past glories, mate. Past glories. Right, come on, United now. You can't have Iron Bros behind the door. Yeah, they're still full.
Oh, can I have one?
What?
Can I have one?
Yeah, you can have them, yes.
So long.
No. Oh, for God's sake. Come on, United.
What's the score? What's the score?
1-0 to Newcastle. Because we're shite.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Sorry for the shouting. Well, you get these type of streams on this channel if it doesn't go well, man. Of course, I do praise these players when they play well. I'm not like most fan channels out there. I will give them the kudos when they've done well, but they've been absolutely awful today. That's it. Go. My earphones are about to go dead. Go on. We're going for it now, which means we're wide open. We should have been like this the whole fucking game, though. It's too late now. Like, it's literally too late now. Go on. Corner. Say again, though. Why did we do this? Oh, if we score here, I'll take it, as I said. Right, come on. What was that from Amrabat? See, if we had played like this from the beginning, we would have been fucking alright, man. But no, we wait until we're fucking a goal down. We awful all of the second half as well as the first. And then the last 10 minutes, we decide we're going to play. It's too fucking late, like. If we get a draw out of this game, we've robbed the Newcastle. But I'll take it because this has been awful. What you say? I don't know. Fuck them if they show up. I'll show them the door. What? Right, one of my earphones is completely gone. But I still got the other one, so we're good. But Newcastle do deserve this, no matter what happens. If they win this game, they deserve it. Harry Maguire going like a fucking winger. Well done, Harry. Do you know what? Harry's had a good game despite this fucking team before. That's it. It's been awful, but Harry's been the bright spark. Brutal performance. Go on. I mean, Amrabat, what's the point of him? I don't get what Amrabat is. I mean, this is Newcastle have just had more spirit, more fight. They've won every. Not only have they won the first ball, but if they haven't won the first ball, they've won the second ball. United have done nothing to impose themselves in this game except for the last few minutes, and it's absolutely disgraceful. But this has been the problem that we've had for the last few years. So, I mean, you know, it's going to keep being like this. And, you know, losing 1-0 to Newcastle, you know, remember, Newcastle are only starting their journey with what they're doing, and already they're further ahead. Now, some people will blame our manager for the fact that we're not further ahead. But again, it boils down to the very same issue that we've had at this club from day one. Those players that we have, that team that you have, is gutless. Now, Amrabat, granted, is a loan signing, right? Granted, Reguilon is a loan, so but Reguilon did do that in the game because he didn't start, so we can't really say that. But this is the state we're in. Manchester United shouldn't be going out and getting on players, right? We shouldn't be buying players like Mason Mount. You know, we needed another centre back, right? We needed 2 strikers, right? We needed another CDM and we needed another central midfielder. But we never got them. And here's the thing. I do honestly believe that some of the signings Eric Ten Hag has fought for, but that this Mason Mount signing makes no sense to me because he doesn't even play. I don't even think Mason Mount is an Eric Ten Hag signing. I think it's Richard Arnold, who has recently just been fired. I think that's his signing. I don't think he wanted. There's no way he wanted Mason Mount when he's going after players like Frankie de Jong. But this team and these players, same issue, right? Delao shouldn't be playing. He's not Man United quality. You could look through that whole team. I don't care if Scott McTominay is playing well for Scotland. He's shitting the United jersey. Should be benched, but he won't be. Rashford, absolutely dire again. Body language is horrible. Then he gets taken off and has to cheek them out. Right? He's shit. And if PSG want to come in for him a second time, sell him. Get him out of here. He's done at United. I'm done with his attitude. I'm done with people defending him now. He's done. Right? He's done. Anthony Martial, waste of space. I don't even know why you put him on. And again, you know, you're relying on a young kid in Holland who, in fairness to him, has done his best. But in that team, he's not going to do that. I mean, even for his own home country, he plays better. You know, Bruno Fernandes needs to be stepping up a little bit more. I'm never going to forget how Bruno did turn this team around. But now that's running out now. All of that goodwill has run out now. Bruno needs to step up and be the player that we all know that he is. I don't know where this run of bad form is coming from, but he needs to fucking up his game. Rashford is gone. Anthony came on and made a difference. Should have started Anthony anyway, right? But he played Rashford. Rashford is going to play ahead, you know, which is ridiculous. Yeah, Rashford is not going to play through his form. Onana is not going to play through his form. And again, you know, Onana nearby moments again, but then made some great saves. But this is the thing, you know, David De Gea was doing the same thing. Everybody was criticising. So, you know, you've got to be absolutely, you know, you've got to be absolutely balanced in your criticism. And Onana right now is having a nightmare as a Manchester United goalkeeper. I don't know why the players or whoever has insisted that Onana either kick the ball to a defender or the defender kick the ball to him to kick the ball out. Just kick the fucking ball out. Get the defence up the fucking pitch and kick the ball fucking out. Simple as fucking that. But then I can understand it then why the manager doesn't do that. Because we didn't win any of the first balls. We didn't win any of the second balls. Because none of these players can jump for shit. Right? They got bullied off the ball by Newcastle. Absolutely bullied. Newcastle played that way on Wednesday. or whenever it was, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, they played the same brand of football, right? They were out on their feet, the Champions League game, right? And they come and perform and outperform United everywhere. Every single Newcastle United player, by the way, this is the most startling stat that they gave in the commentary, right? Every single Newcastle United player had a touch in United's box. Guess how many United players had a touch in United's box before the last 10 minutes? Two. Two. Right? Not good enough. Not good enough at all. Right? On paper, we're supposed to have the better squad. And these players are gutless. Gutless. I'm not blaming Eric. Look, I called it anyway because it's always the same with this team and with this manager, right? The one thing I am critical of with Eric Ten Hag is that he waits. You could see them. You could see the players that are making the mistakes, right? So then when we get unscathed, we go in a half time unscathed. I'm thinking, right, he's after getting away with that now. Now make the changes at half time, right? Make the changes at half time while it's 0-0. No. What did I say? I called it. I said he'll wait until we're 1-0 down and then he'll make his changes. And that's exactly what transpired. And then when he made these changes, we started to play a little bit better. So that's the criticism I have of this manager. It's the fact he doesn't make the subs when I think he should make them. It was very early in that game that Marcus Rashford was having a nightmare, right? And I get from a manager's point of view, if he hooks a player after 20 minutes, it's not good. The headlines would be on Rashford then, or Eric Ten Hag takes Rashford off after 20 minutes. But it'd be justified. Maybe Rashford needs that kick up the arse. But it's justified. Take him fucking off. Right? It was clear he was an issue. Anthony Martial's ball retention was awful. Right? It was clear that he shouldn't have been on the pitch. These are the things that are going to, at the end of the day, these are the decisions that are going to either keep Eric Ten Hag in a job or get him sacked. He needs to be making the decisions. He needs to be making those hard decisions now. Onana is not up for it. You need to drop him. Rashford is not up for it. You need to drop him. Right? There's a couple of more players below. You know, I don't know what you get. Just keep them off the pitch. Simple as that. Right? If you have to play Luke Shaw and Reguilon, even though they're both left wing backs, I don't give a shit. Put one of them on the right. Right? I don't want to see fucking Delo on the pitch. Simple as fucking that. Because you took Wan-Bissaka off. Because Wan-Bissaka did make the mistake for the goal anyway. But again, as I said, in the Champions League game, right, our wing backs, Delo and Wan-Bissaka, always have a mistake in them. Now our goalkeeper, right, has a mistake in him. Just like David De Gea. But the difference is on that Champions League game, those two goals that Onana conceded, David De Gea would never have conceded those goals. We would have won that game. Right? Now, he should have dropped Onana. Don't care if it's against Newcastle. He should have sent out a message to that goalkeeper. You fucked up way too many times now. You're benched. Should be the same with Rashford. He's not putting in the effort, right? He's not putting in the effort. And listen, yes, I know he recently had a bereavement in the family and he lost a cousin. I get all of that. But as I said, before that, he's been shit. Right? He's been shit before that. So he's no excuse now. Since he signed on that dotted line and signed his contract extension, he's been nothing but lazy. That is what he is. He's lazy. People will criticize because I called him lazy. He is lazy. Right? Look at him. He's just as bad as Anthony Martial. Anthony Martial pretends to run. Oh, look, I'm not pretending to run. Right? Rashford is starting to do that as well. Right? Now, I'll bring him up because obviously, you know, he's not in the squad. But you know what? I'll actually direct this directly at him. Jadon Sancho. You know, all you had to do was apologise to this manager. Now, we need every player. But right now, Marcus Rashford is not doing it for us. And this could have been your opportunity to get into the squad. But you decided to be a stubborn little asshole and not apologise to this manager. Right? So, my advice to you is, you know, in December, in January, which is coming up pretty soon, I hope you found a club. Because get your fucking ass out of here. Right? You could be helping this fucking team, right? But instead, you chose to be stubborn. So you can get the fuck out as well. Rashford needs to be sold. I don't care what anybody says. All the Rashford fanboys can kiss my arse now, right? He's not doing it, right? He's just not doing it. Martial, listen, nobody will take him. Just fucking buy him out. Buy him out of the rest of his contract or whatever. Or apparently his contract ends in the summer. Do not give him an extra year. Do not give him an extra. He needs to go. Delo needs to go. Right? And most of that fucking defence needs to go. Do you know what? Harry has improved quite a lot. That I would keep Harry now if he agreed to be a squad player. But Harry is not going to agree to be a squad player. He thinks he should be playing every game. And I believe there are better centre-backs out there that we can buy. So, you know, Harry reluctantly, you know, listen, Harry for me was the best player out on that fucking pitch. A player that every fan has had a go at. He stepped up these last couple of weeks. He's been our best player. Fucking unbelievable. I mean, he's fucking near the end there. He's making runs into the fucking box to try change the fucking game. He's winning fucking headers and everything, right? He's the only fucking one that actually won a ball in the air. Rashford, I think, won one, and then when the ball didn't go exactly where he wanted, he threw his arms up in the air. And then as he's going off, he takes his gloves off and throws them on the bit. Well, I tell you what, mate, right? Listen, don't be a whingy little bitch, right? You've done nothing on the fucking pitch, right? So if you think you're unjustly being subbed, what I'll tell you is you're being fucking delusional, right? You deserve to be subbed. Actually, I would say you deserve to be fucking benched, right? Just like Bruno, just like fucking Delo, just like Anthony Martial. None of these players should be fucking playing right now. They should be all fucking benched, right? Benched. And all I'll say about Garnacho is that, you know, he's still learning. The young kids I'm not going to really have a go at. But I will say about Garnacho has to be better defensively. Because there was a few times in that game. And I wouldn't even mind his defensive work against Everton and his defensive work in the game against Galatasaray was actually pretty decent. He was actually doing better. I even commented that he was doing better. But it just seemed to be the old Garnacho again. He was making the runs and he was making the effort and he did try, but he always seemed to be just a second off it. And he was getting, Newcastle are very physical side, he was getting bullied off the ball quite a lot. But in saying that though, they were doubling up on our wingers every time they got the ball. They were doubling up. Even when Anthony came on, they were doubling up on him as well. Eddie Howe did his work on Man United, and we were resorted to being, look, I've seen bad performances by United, but this is definitely up there as one of the worst I've seen. It's definitely the worst 1-0 defeat I've seen. Man, I'm not even going to give a man of the match. I mean, if I was, it'd be Harry Maguire, but I'm not going to give a man of the match for a team losing. But that was just awful. I mean, look, it's not catastrophic though. This is the thing. I mean, the table is so fucking close now. I mean, we're 7th, and we're still only 9 points off the fucking top of the league. Like. you know what I mean? Not saying we're going to win the league, but we're only like 4 points away from top 4. I mean, this is not irreversible. I mean, we can recover. But then you look at the next match. So we got beaten by Newcastle. We've got Chelsea next. Now, on paper, you know, Chelsea are starting to get there, but you could see it's a new team. But I can guarantee when you play against us, wait and you see, they'll be bleeding world class. We could end up losing that game very heavily against Chelsea, the way we're playing right now at the moment. And then after that, then we got Bournemouth. So we got 2 home games coming up. And then we got the Champions League game against Bayern Munich. And then on the 17th of December, the big game against the Bin Dippers, we play Liverpool away. I remember Liverpool punished United. We'll never forget that defeat. But then after Liverpool, we got West Ham, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, and Tottenham. Right? This is not an easy run. It's not an easy run, but I expected us to get a result against Newcastle. I really did. After watching the way they played and how much they put into that game, I thought, yeah, they'll be spunky for the first half, but second half they'll tire. But they didn't. They didn't really tire until the 80-odd minute when we start taking control of the game. Man United, Chelsea is a team that's in transition. So, you know, Chelsea, Man United games are actually always very good games, but I reckon that's going to be a dire fucking game, and I reckon that's going to be one either. It'll either go one way or the other. It'll either be a slim win for someone or it'll go heavy. It's just the way it's it. But again, I told you, United can only win or lose games now. We haven't drawn a game in the Premier League whatsoever, right? We've drawn in the Champions League, but we haven't drawn in the Premier League. We can't even buy a fucking draw. So it's either a win or a loss. I have to go to the shops, get some ingredients for tomorrow. Have a nice night, Noel and Daniel. I'll be wrapping up now shortly. But Chris, seriously, man, thanks for popping in. It was nice to see you here for the football stream. And you too, Daniel, as well. And I know JWC Reviews was in earlier on, and wasn't Holton in as well earlier as well. And we had a couple of new people pop in and say hello as well. And someone tell me that Mark Goldbridge thinks I'm a prop. Brilliant. That was funny, that was, because Mark Goldbridge doesn't know who the fuck I am. And his name is Brent, by the way, not Mark. Oh. Anyway. You have to beat Liverpool. Well, I've got a couple of Liverpool fans who are who believe that they're actually going to win the league. I mean, you're right. Liverpool are in third. I mean, we will have to beat Liverpool because Aston Villa have 4th place right now. And Newcastle are 2 points ahead of us now, but Tottenham have a game in hand over. All the clubs bar Arsenal have a game in hand over us in the table. So, last weekend we got away with it because a couple of results went their way and we actually won against Everton. So, we need results to go our way again. But again, I'm going to call it. I've said it already. This is going to be the toughest Premier League season of them all. Right now, you can't predict. I mean, Arsenal right now have the momentum. City obviously have that game in hand over them, and will go within a point of them tomorrow if they or whenever they play. If they win, and then you've got Liverpool and Aston Villa also breathing down their necks. And I can't believe I'm actually mentioning Aston Villa there, but that's what you get with Emery. I mean, he did the job at Sevilla, didn't he? Wasn't he at Sevilla for years first? And We're always winning Europa Leagues and all of that. So he'll keep them. I mean, he'll bring them in and make them a top six side, man. So we have to be careful because we'll end up getting we'll end up getting fucking pushed out. You know what I mean? So this is how bad this is. And then with all of this ownership nonsense hanging over us, we don't know what the fuck is going on now. It's gone all quiet on that. Like, I'm not listening to all of these Qatari accounts that are saying, "Oh no, Jim's not getting it. It's a Sheikh Jassim. That's why the press are not announcing it." Playing on fans' feelings. I'm not buying these are bullshit. Listen, the bottom line is that so Jim has won. It's just whatever the delay is for. It's not because Sheikh Jassim has come back in with a new bid like he's all fucking suggested, right? The Glazers have turned down for over 5 billion off him, right? They're hardly going to fucking take any. They're not going to take any more. They know that in the long run, right? They're playing the long game, right? So Jim comes in, right? Gives them the investment, right? But if Sir Jim is unable to buy the club, which none of you have even have figure fuck it out. If he can't buy the club, sure the Glazers stay there and they got an extra few billion. Snow them in. Wake fucking up, man. Right? For them to get rid of Manchester United, Sheikh Jassim would have to come in with a bid around 10 to 20 billion because they're that greedy. They're not going to sell Manchester United. They were never going to sell Manchester United. They were hoping for a bidding war, and it never happened. They only got the two fucking yokes. So they're taking the one that keeps them in the fucking club, makes the money. And then if Sir Jim can't actually stump up the money to buy the club, they know they get the fucking stay. It's fucking smart business from their point of fucking view. People need to wake up. Who was your man of the match? Well, as I said, I don't really give a man the match for a losing performance, but if I was to give a man the match, it'd be to Harry Maguire. I thought he was the best player on the pitch. As for the rest of them, they can go and kiss me arse and learn what it is to be a Manchester United player. Because the one thing I'll give Harry Maguire is throughout all the criticism and all the bullshit that he's actually had to take, he's went out there now and he's actually performed. So, you know, I think the rest of the players need to look at themselves. But I said this the last game, and I'm going to say it again. If their club decide to cancel Amrabat's loan deal in January, I won't have a problem with that. He's absolutely awful. And, you know, as I said, if any of the bigger clubs come in for Rashford or any of our players, you know, Saudi clubs, if you are listening, just want to come in for a couple of our players, you know, you could take them off our hands, I have no problem. Get money and bring in players that actually do something for the fucking jersey. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because my neighbour is waiting. We're going to play a bit of because the new Fortnite season's kicking off. So I probably missed the whole bloody thing. So I'm pissed. So I'm going to go now. Yeah. You know what? I should have done the main event on Fortnite and tune it to sit here and watch me fucking team lose again. But anyway, hopefully by next couple of weeks we'll know where we are in Europe. Might free up a couple of days, and then there'll be less stress. But the next match, as I said, is against where is it? Who did I say? Chelsea, isn't it? Did I say Chelsea? Yeah. So I'm back on Wednesday against Chelsea, 8:15. So come and join me for that game. 100% they could take Rashford and McSauce. Exactly, yeah. Yeah. They could take Rashford, McSauce. They could take Martial if they wanted as well. I have no problem with them doing that. Who else? Yeah, they could take Victor Lindelof. You know, there's a lot of players on our team there. But isn't it quite telling, though, when the Saudi clubs were looking for players, right? They didn't come knocking at the door for any of our players, except for Varane, I suppose. They did, didn't they? Come in with a late bid for him. But think about it. They didn't come in for any of our other players. Anyway, I'll see you on Wednesday for another fucking yeah, stressful stream on Manchester United. Until then, have a good one. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, we might be getting a knock off the officials tomorrow because I did do a lot of screaming there. Wait, you see, they're probably not tomorrow now. Give a bullshit. Is everything all right? Okay, well. Oh yeah, we're doing a welfare check because one of the neighbours was screaming. Yeah, I was screaming at Man United because the shit. Shit. Anyway, Eric, last word on you. You want to book up your ideas, mate? We could all see who the players on the pitch were the weak ones. You waited until we went 1-0 down, and I even said it on the stream and predicted you would wait until we were 1-0 down before you made your subs. Listen, if you go in at half time 0-0 and Newcastle United have dominated the ball with over 80% possession, right, and you get in at half time at 0-0, right? And you've analysed that first half, you're taking your little notes, and you still put that same team out. Well, then I have to question you. I'm sorry. You should have made the subs at half time. You wait, and I said it, you'd wait. You don't wait. Rashford should have been hooked at half time, right? Should have been hooked at half time, right? Anthony comes on, he makes a difference, like. He actually does more in the game than Marcus Rashford has done in the last 3 or 4 games for United that he's featured. Right? There's something seriously wrong with Marcus Rashford, and the excuses, right? He has a valid one this time. A cousin passed away. But what excuses is he going to make the next time? Because he's made excuses before that, right? That he hates playing on the right. No more excuses, Marcus, right? You've been given a lot of money to play for this fucking club, and you've had one good season. One good season. It's time that you fucking step up now or you go. Right? You go because you were flirting with PSG and then United give you the big bucks and you stay. But I secretly think you wanted to go. So why didn't you go to France where you probably helped PSG win the fucking French league? But even though PSG is struggling right now, so you probably dodged the fucking bullet there. But it's an easier league. You look like fucking Ronaldo over there, you will. You'll be able to do your little tricks because they'll have to get used to you first. Right? Tripping over himself and everything he is. Anyway, I'm done before I say any more. But the only player that I think can hold his head up high throughout that whole game was Harry Maguire. So if I was to give a man of the match, which I'm not, but if I was to give the man of the match award, it'd be to Harry Maguire again. That's the second man of the match award I've given him over the last couple of weeks, and he's fucking deserved it. The only fucking player that was trying and actually was very vocal to fucking players as well. Right? We've criticised him about being not vocal. I tell you, he gave a fucking earful to a couple of players out there tonight. And that's what he needs to keep doing. Right? Because Bruno is just doing this. Oh, look at me leg. He hurt me foot. He hurt me foot. That's a red. Moaning out here. Shut the fuck up. You're paid to play football. Anyway. See you later. Have a good one. Here's the trailer.